YouTube. So here we are against tonight's dinner. Like I said, I would. We're here. Oh my goodness. I'm not the best chef in the kitchen, but hey, I'm gonna try tonight. Tonight it's gonna be the day to be the best. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes for people to just come in and okay. So few minutes. You guys are up and close and clearly. I want you guys to be all in my face. Not really. So right now I'm just cleaning them potatoes. These are really small potatoes. They're not gonna take forever. Plus I have the water running. Come, let me show you guys. I have some water. As you can see, it's steaming, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in. It's gonna take a couple minutes. So I was thinking steak tonight, guys. Not too much because I don't eat a lot. So just enough for me, and you guys could watch as I make this dish. And don't forget the lobsters. Don't forget some champagne. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and find my lobster. So I got some lobsters from last time I went to Sam's Club. Got some lobsters from there. So I'm just gonna do one just for me. Hopefully it's good. Because it's pretty frozen if you ask me. I tried to defrost it earlier today, but still seems kind of frozen. But that's okay. No problem with that. Today's gonna be a practice. That's what I do best. So we have the frozen. It's gonna be like, what is this called? Lobster tail. So we're gonna do the frozen lobster tail, y'all. It's gonna be pretty quick. And I'm gonna try to be myself. Okay? I'm gonna be myself. Yes, we are. And I'm gonna cook the best way I know how. Okay? So I'm gonna put some butter underneath. And I am using my counter because I find it to be so much easier right next to the water, the sink, you know. And I just cook that way. I don't know. I just do. Don't ask me why. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the stove, get that going. I never really like cooking on camera, but hey, it's always the first. And today I want it to be romantic today. I want to how do you say? Romance my own life today. And you guys are gonna be a part of it. Hey cuz, how are you? So I'm not really gonna do much, y'all. I'm just gonna chat you guys away. And then, all right, let me see. I gotta focus because you guys will distract me, I'm sure. I'm sure you will. All right, so I got from Sam's Club. So I'm gonna do that steak. I just want like 1 or 2 pieces. I'm gonna do two. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 pieces. So this is Angus beef. For those who are wondering, yes, this is Angus beef. And I'm gonna do like, so here we are. I'm gonna do like two of those. I think two is enough for me. Okay. And I'm gonna use some gloves because I like touching my hands. Like putting my hands on food. So I mean it's me Costa, but I'm just weird like that. All right. So we have the hold on. We have the potatoes already on the stew. Put some more lighting for you guys. There you go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and the lobster tails are like doing its thing. A single girl. Wow. For me to know, for you guys to not even wonder, right? All right, cool. I'm dating everybody, everybody here tonight. All right, so I love the single life in a way. It's very amazing. No stress, no drama. So I want to start living a life with no stress, no drama. And the first thing to do is to romanticize my own life, you know? So that's what I'm doing today with you guys. Hopefully, I have some. Hold on, yeah. Everything is working according to plan. All right, cool. Oh, I'll put this down a little bit. I don't want it to burn before it even cooks. That would suck. All right. So, for the steak, I'm gonna clean it in some lime and some citrus. Because you're gonna be cleaning. Okay. So I'm just gonna throw a little dazzle on that meat. Uh, all right. One more. So I didn't really do much with like the lobster tail. Didn't really do much with it. We're gonna find out how it turned out because I never really done it that way. Oh, that's a knife. Oh, all right. I never really done it that way, so I wouldn't know the I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue. Yeah, I'm just going by what I imagine it to be. So there you go. And if it doesn't come out, whoop de whoop. At least we tried. I got a couple of more to experiment with. So it's fine. But everything I do in my kitchen usually come out good. So I have a little faith in me, It ain't that bad. All right, y'all. So just squeezing some lime in the beef. I like mine to taste so really lime. And I'm just gonna put it in with the beef. I mean with the lobster tail. It's gonna cook, you know? supposed to. Gonna all cook really nicely. But I just want to make sure I coat it really good with the lime. So I throw it in there. I'm only having two, but I don't think I'm gonna eat both, depending on how much of a big bag I am today. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Hold on, I'll take this one off. Let's go. All right, so it looks like the lobster is doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, that'll be there a while. But we're gonna throw this steak in there. Cool. So far, so good. Come on. Come on, come on. All right, cool. We're making a mess as we go. So that's what I like to do. I like to make mess. So I'm gonna do like a little seasoning that I'm gonna have going on for my own little flavors. Okay. I'm gonna do like a little seasoning going on. Hold on. You guys follow me. It's gonna be weird cooking with you guys because I never really cooked with on YouTube before like this. I usually just do my own thing at home. And with this seasoning, I'm gonna be adding it to the lobster and also to the beef. So, okay, it's not a big deal. At least not for me. I'm gonna be putting some Goya products in it. I'm gonna put some Goya products in my food here. I'm gonna whisk it. I know you guys don't see anything I'm doing. It's fine. You don't have to. Because I do my own thing. Not a professional. I should be. But just believe me. Trust me. Trust the process. This is when you want to say, trust the process. Okay? We're doing good. We're doing good things. All right. I'm gonna put a little brown sugar. I like to have a little, like sweetness and savory and, to my dish. I usually like to do that. So that's what I'm doing. Coating it with a little brown sugar, just a little bit, not too much. That's doing it really good well. All right, so that is the dry ingredients. I'm gonna mix a little bit of wet ingredients in a second, y'all. I'm just gonna continue with the dry ingredients. So I didn't really do much. I just did a little adobo. Woohoo. Nothing fancy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't got much in my cabinets anyways. So I'm just gonna do a little adobo. Nothing fancy. I'm just gonna sprinkle that on the steak itself. And I'm gonna wait for the lobster to cook. Then I'm gonna put it on the lobster. Okay. Any questions? Probably not. You guys probably don't have any questions for me, which is fine. I like it like that. Just get to do what I do in the kitchen. But one thing I love is making mashed potatoes. I love making that. I love making mashed potatoes, y'all. So I can't wait to make my mashed potatoes in a little bit. And I don't really complicate my life. I really don't. You know, when it comes to the potato pork, just I just do a little bit of hold on, give me a second, and I'm gonna open the door in my kitchen because it's gonna start smoking. And it's cool out. Actually, I want to get some fresh air. Ooh, it's hot in the kitchen. It's really hot in there, y'all. Mm. How you guys doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing well. It's very nice out. Very cool. It's hot in the kitchen, so I had to get out the kitchen. Ah, but outside is very nice. I could sleep out here. Feels like a mild temperature. You know, put your AC on, a little mild, not too high. It's perfect. So let's go back in there, see what we're burning. All right. Hold on. Yeah, I check the meat. My dog is. She's sleep. She's not sleeping. I locked her in there. I locked her in her room. For those who wondering, where's Mia? Yeah, Mia's in her room where she needs to be. Okay, because that dog, she be in the way. I don't got time for that. All right, y'all. So far, so good. We do need to re up a little bit on the drink. And then I'm going to start working on my mash. Shouldn't be that bad. Oh, by the way, I just turned the steak, so might as well put some more flavoring onto it. So I'm doing it like kind of like grilled, grilled style. People are crazy out here. I promise you guys. Oh my god, I could hear all the commotion late at night in my neck of the woods. So you guys, I had a long, like, I had to figure out how I was gonna do this video, and it was kind of difficult at first because I'm like, I don't have nothing to wear. I want to romanticize my life. I don't got nothing to wear. And then I was gonna pull out this kind of like beige dress. No, not really beige. She's more like she's very beautiful, very tight, very not for the occasion, if you ask me. So I'm like, nah, come on. You know, I started thinking to myself, if you was going on a date, how would you dress? Beautiful, of course. So I had to pull out my best fit, y'all. I had to pull out my best fit. Y'all already see it on the thumbnail. So cute. And I'm like, that's how I would dress for a date. Okay? Not just any date, a special date. Someone who is going to be very special to me. So, someone who I will be talking to for like a good 3 months, And then we decide to go on a dinner date. Okay, I'm taking this ring off. Putting in there. All right, cool. So yeah, I decided to put on a red dress. Very beautiful, right? And that's how I would show up for my date. Definitely on time. Okay. I usually show up on time. And usually I be wooing my date. Like, ooh, you look so beautiful, glamorous, very sexy. Oh my God, I thought you wasn't gonna make it. That kind of shit. I like to come on time, usually. Usually. Unless something happened, unless an alien came down on Earth and I'm over there trying to rush to the date and I can't because there's aliens in the way. Well, that'd be crazy. That'd be a crazy ass story to tell my date. And I'm sure he wouldn't believe me until he sees the alien for himself. And he's like, oh shit, you was right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, unless that's happening, baby, I'm always gonna be there, right on time. Unless that's happening. So yeah, perfect. So the potatoes are cooked. I just have to do my nice potato one. Yeah, I don't I don't have hope on this lobster. I don't have hope on this shit. I never made it this way. I should have least yeah. Yeah. Okay, your girl can't do the lobster thing today. Maybe I could still can. Maybe it could still be saved. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. But so far the steak is looking like it's looking good. All right, cool. So steak looks good. Question mark on the lobster tail. We might end up just having mashed potatoes, y'all, and steak. Okay, it's better than nothing. That's why you shouldn't put me in your kitchen. You're gonna have half a meal. Okay. So let's continue, y'all. While that's still cooking, I'm gonna start prepping for the mash. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna start prepping for the mash. Just gotta find a container. Ugh. See the thing with us short people, it's kind of hard for us to reach everything. This is why we need a tall, handsome man. Tall, handsome man that can reach. I'll be like, baby, can you grab that up here? That's all I gotta say. And he grabbing them, baby. He grabbing it. And he's happy to grab. He's happy to assist. As long as he gets to see my dress go up a little bit while I'm bending down or something, because guys love to be touched while you're in the kitchen, usually. Okay, so we got our little container. We got our butter. Okay, let's go grab the potatoes. Because the potatoes are done. Ooh, nice and hot, 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 hot. All right, let me dub that. It's so funny because when I used to be in high school, I used to work in the kitchen, and the guys in the kitchen be like, "Don't be touching no knives," because they would never trust me in the kitchen. I was always getting hurt one way or another, y'all. I don't know how I survived motherhood. I really don't. I really don't know. But I did it. Your girl did it. Hey, Larry. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're making dinner. Well, at least we're trying to make dinner. So far, I got the potatoes, y'all. It's nice and cooked. I'm just gonna do some mashing. I don't have nothing to mash. What y'all do? I like. I'm gonna mash the old-fashioned way, y'all. The way they do it in my country, where we making all kind of good stuff. We be mash. I'm using glass. I don't got nothing. fancy. Okay? I mean, everything looks good. I wanted to show up for you guys today. I really do. You know, I try to incorporate you guys to a lot of the stuff that I do. I've been doing a lot of live lately, and I like it. I seem to get comfortable here. You guys seem to make me happy and comfy. So happy and comfy. So Larry said, you gotta be somebody's woman. You gotta be somebody's woman. You too fine and chocolatey, and you can cook, honey. I'm a mom. Of course, I have to cook. Larry ain't wrong, says blackout frauds be worn. Well, he ain't wrong about that. I mean, I'm not putting this leftover. Yeah, we're not doing that. So I'm gonna be using the Texas Roadhouse. This is not sponsored, but this is what I'm using. Okay, and this is just original butter, nothing fancy. I like butter in my. Thank you, Blackout. Well, I'm glad to have you guys here. You know, both of you guys. Well, all of you guys, because I'm here for all of you guys. You know, I'm glad to have you guys here. I was feeling fancy today, so I was talking to somebody earlier, and they told me because I was just like telling them, "Oh, I want to make this lobster have steak, and I have lobster." And he like, "What? You doing the fancy stuff?" So I'm like, I didn't think about it like that. It's just what I bought last time from Sam's Club. So I'm like, I didn't think about the whole fancy stuff. Till he mentioned it. I'm like, you know what? You're right. And yeah, I burned the steak. Okay, I did. Don't trust me in your kitchen, okay? All right. We're done. We're done with the. I'm going to shut that off because I'm going to keep rambling. I'm going to keep burning. So I'm still going to eat it like that because I told you guys that it's kind of like grilled. So it's as grilled as it gets. All right. So here's what I was saying, right? So I'm like talking to the person I was talking to. He was like, "Ooh, like that meal sounds very fancy." And I didn't think about it like that. I was just thinking about it as a regular meal, y'all. Regular. You know? It's the meal that I bought the other day at Sam's. So I'm like, why not make it? And I forget that that does sounds romantic. If you think about it, when you go to a nice fancy restaurant, people order like steak and lobster. That is actually very romantic. And why am I struggling to try to open this mayonnaise? You guys are over here talking. That's how that's how I know we got a good community when you guys are talking to each other. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping each other out. I appreciate it. All right. I'm still struggling, y'all. What the hell? I need to organize my life. All right, there you go. I got nails. As long as I got nails, I'm always gonna struggle one way or another. That's why a man comes handy, or a daughter with no nails. Yeah. So we got this open. This is the one with the plant based. This is plant based. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there, baby. You know what? A little bit, a lot, because it's my meal, and that's how I like it. It's gonna be good. I mean, I'm eating it. And I ain't eating it, so I like it. Who y'all to judge? Okay, I said mash, but I didn't say how I'm gonna mash it and how I'm gonna eat it. Trust the process; it's gonna be good. In fact, let me take that a little bit more. See, can't cheap out on the mayonnaise. Hey, Clearwater, Florida. Larry, you from Florida? I bet you it's nice over there. Just like out here right now, we have good weather right now, but you guys have good weather all year round. That's not fair. I have a sister that lives in Florida, but she don't talk to me. She got good reasons. I better keep it that way. Yeah, I love my sister. One day I'll see her. Whenever she decides to come around. Florida is nice though, I'm sure. I've never been there. Wow. It's very hot, huh? Jesus. Jesus Christ. I like the heat. I come from a tropical island, so I love heat. All right, y'all. So, oh, I forgot. I have yup, yup. Yup. I have some of that. Yeah, we're using this because why not? And don't worry, the stove is shut off. You guys could have reminded me. Jesus. The stove is shut off for the steak. I'm just putting like less of a teaspoon of that. Okay. Do you imagine coming home? I mean, you wouldn't have this luxury with me because I'll burn every dish. But imagine coming home and I'm cooking something nice. Not gonna be every day, cause y'all already know I be on YouTube and I be all over, doing my thing. I rather be a creative, you know. I rather be a creative, doing what I love to do. I don't want to be wasting my time in the kitchen. Then you got dishes, got piles of dishes. I hate dishes. That cannot be me, y'all. I eat because I have to, not because I want to. Just for me, I drink smoothies all day, every day. I'll make you guys a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and call it a day. Put it on a nice fancy plate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't have me as a wifey. I'm not. I would hate unless you want to be. Unless you want fun, like you want excitement in your life. Then yeah, why not? I'll be the perfect person. I mean, like we go out places, golfing. I like going to the golf area, watching those guys do their little golfing. Mm-hmm. That's good. So I like dining, as you guys could see. And I like to romanticize my life in the best possible way when I have a chance. Not always, y'all. Not always. Okay. Oh darn it. Here we go again. But besides what I like, what do you guys like to do? Can you guys talk to me and tell me what you guys like? Sure. I like to do a million things. The only thing I do not like to do is be in the kitchen, but I like to eat. So if I was to find me, someone's, you know, futuristic, I would want them to be a cook. Like your girl like to eat. I would like I would like them to cook for me. I don't know. I was hoping that when my kids got a little older, they could eventually cook for me. But I guess they don't really do that. They don't like it either. I don't blame them. Shit, I don't like being in the kitchen. But I like to eat. And then when I do throw it down, honey, I'm gonna throw it down. Okay. The only reason why we're here right now with the food situation is because I barely throw it down. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm coming from? So if I barely throw it down, I need to sit there and refresh my memory how to do everything. If you ask me, I have a million things in the fridge that has nothing to do with cooking, right? It's more like takeout. It's literally takeout. So, um, so yeah, that's what I like, y'all. Mm, but I'm happy you guys are here, and we're done. We're done with the dish. It's time to plate. It's time to plate this dish, y'all. Don't worry. Don't be worried about me. I'm eating good. Some bubbly. Let me go get the steak. Thank you, Larry. So Larry says he's gonna be 37 in July. Might be too old for. I mean, you said too old. Yeah, too old for me, sweetheart. Okay, you got the wrong girl. But he also did mention that the potatoes look good. Thank you. They do. They are. They are good, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I got the steak right here. I just gotta cut it and dice it. Where are my scissors? Y'all, where did I put them? We gotta zip it up the scissors. Hold on. Maybe I can't find scissors, but hold on. No. We got scissors. I'm gonna cut them. I wish like this was a lot. You know what? Let's call it the most luxurious meal. Restaurant where you go to a nice fancy restaurant and they barely give you any food on your plate. Yeah, that's the kind of restaurant I'm running. Honey, when you leave out of this restaurant, guess what? You're gonna be hungry. Mm, better yet, when you leave, you went straight to Wendy's or McDonald's after spending hundreds of dollars in my restaurant. Okay? So here's the play, y'all. Don't hate, okay? Don't hate on my food now. Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. And you know what? It tastes good. That's all that matters. The taste is good. And if you don't like it, then your mama made it. Okay, your mama made this shit. I didn't make it. I didn't make it for you. Your mama did. Go slap your mama. Don't slap me now. Mhm. I did the best I could in the kitchen. Yeah, right, Larry? Cheers to you guys. And thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you guys. I do appreciate you. Way to cover for that potatoes. Mashed potato. All right. So this is the dish, y'all. It's called the best dish in the planet. It's good. If you don't like it, then go to bed hungry, honey. Okay? Because ain't nobody cooking you something else. That's all I'm going to tell you. Go to bed. Take your old ass to bed and be grateful for what you got. At least you got a plate of food right here. Shit. I put my elbow in that damn. I put my elbow in that damn dish, y'all. Y'all better appreciate it. Come again. Come again. Another day. And yeah, the lobster didn't make it. The poor thing didn't make it. Okay. I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna show y'all the lobster. I mean, unless you guys want to see it. Oh, I got some kiwi. Let me decorate this damn plate. Okay, make it more like professional looking. Okay, after all, this is a 5-star restaurant. Okay, I put some kiwi over there. And what do you call this? A Sam's. Let me decorate this dish for y'all in a nice fancy way. For those who like kiwi, at least y'all gonna like it. Like y'all gonna look at it very nice. Like, ooh, baby. Okay. So hold on. Give me a second. All right. So I don't know if you're supposed to peel the kiwi thing, but I'm gonna peel it so it can look nice. I did all the work. So all you gotta do is sit down, shut up, and eat. Yeah. That's all you gotta do, right? Yeah. And look at me. Shit. It took me a minute to get dressed for y'all. I don't like makeup, but I threw a little something on. Yeah. So you could at least have something pretty to look at. And I definitely threw a wig on. So you don't have to look at me looking like Cecilia or whatever her name is from The Color Purple. All right. I'm going to do this nice for y'all. Yeah. If I could cut through it. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Why everything gotta be so hard in the kitchen? This is why me in the kitchen, we don't get along. Now I gotta get the big knife. Even the fruit. Damn. Why does fruit gotta be like that? Oh shit. I'm gonna say. You see what I'm doing? I'm going the extra mile for y'all. Like Delta Airlines. I'm going the extra mile. You better pay for my work. All right, y'all. I'm almost done. All right, at least you could eat some fruit. I mean, shit. How do I decorate this? You know what? Maybe I should go to cooking school. So at least I could do something nice for myself. Because at least they know what they doing when it comes to decorating with the fruit and stuff. I mean, it looks pretty. Mhm. It looks pretty. It's starting to come together. Y'all trust the process. You have one more hour to work. Will I be here? Maybe in your dreams, sweetheart. Yeah. The last time I checked, I'm going to eat this food and go to bed. Maybe shower before I go to bed. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm not gonna be here long. I just got here. I'm ready to get out. I'm just trying to be here to hang out with y'all. Okay, I think that's cute. I don't know, but I think the meat is kind of off. I don't know. I don't know how they do it at the restaurant. This is why I go there. Because at least they do a better job than I do. Oh well. Y'all presenting the dish. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Put this plate in so you guys can see a bit. The dish. It's a little far out. The dish. Okay, y'all know that looks good. Maybe a little gravy on the mashed potatoes. But you know what? We're gonna get better as time comes along. Okay, we're gonna get better. I promise. For now, eat this shit and shut up. Mm, I'm gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna go. Okay. And I'm hoping wherever the hell my daughter is at, she can learn how to cook better than me. Cause Lord, I'm gonna need her in the future. Thank you, Larry. Larry said, damn, that looks good. Well, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, chocolate tea, chocolate lady. Bye, sweetheart. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'm gonna go have my dinner before it gets cold. It's probably already cold, y'all. But I'm gonna go warm it up anyways. Eat it. Or maybe save it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know what? I'll probably just grab me a snack and call it a night. But you guys have a lovely, lovely evening. And I love you. How do you say it in French? Bon appetit. Okay? I tried, honey. I tried. That's all that counts. And I'm here for y'all. So if you guys don't mind, before I go, can you guys hit the subscribe button if you new? Just hit the subscribe button. Come hang out with me. Come teach me how to cook next time. And not that I don't already know how to cook. Honey, your girl could cook. I mean, Spanish food. Not really American food, but this is American. I would call this American. Okay, but I know how to cook Spanish food. I know how to throw it down with the Spanish stuff, with the Honduran food. You got what I'm saying? But I feel bad for the lobster, y'all. That damn lobster didn't make it. Let me show you. Let me show you the lobster. There it is. There's lobster. That thing is burnt out. And you know what? I should have just threw it in the water. Should have sent that damn thing swimming all over again with some salt. That's the best way I know how to cook lobster. At least I know it's done when it's red. Now that right there, I don't know nothing about. It's like the apocalypse at that point. Anywho, you guys, I'm glad you guys were here. I'm about to eat these fruits and call it a night. You guys come back another day. We'll have some cooking class. Hopefully, you guys like this one. But I enjoyed myself. That's the best part of tonight. So I hope you did too. And like I said, salute. Mwah. Bye, y'all.